There's a track in Southern California that is just under 50 miles from Los Angeles. Rising from the rubble of an abandoned steel mill, this track became a symbol of innovation, speed, and the raw power of motorsports. This track was the go-to for Hollywood films.
Alright.
And it's now on a brink of an epic renovation or closing down for good. Get ready, because today we're taking a deep dive into the rise and fall and maybe a rebirth of one of California's iconic speedways. I'm Daniel Arena, and this is Track History on California Speedway.
Massive crowd in the grandstands, the infield packed as well, and the green flag is out, and we're underway.
Look at them go at it, and in the middle of it is Christian Fittipaldi.
Look at them split left and right.
5 wide.
Sato
on the warm-up.
Whoa! Sato wants that inside line. Briscoe's son, you cannot give it up.
Spectacular up high.
13 laps to go.
He comes down right alongside Will Power and swishes him to the white line.
Hey there, I'm Daniel Arena, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I cover motorsports on this personal channel of mine. I'm also a professional video editor, content creator, and I have worked on commercials, TV shows, and a bunch of short documentaries. Today on Track History, we'll be covering California Speedway, also known as Auto Club Speedway. This track is very fascinating, especially from its origins from Roger Penske to its current situation with NASCAR. Now, this track is not a very old track. It was actually built in the 90s, but it's making a lot of interesting news lately, and it also has a very interesting history. Before the racetrack, it was the site of the Kaiser Steel Mill in Fontana, California. The area was littered with old industrial debris and metal. Now, Roger Penske comes in with a bold vision and a backing by Kaiser Steel. Before Penske owned INDYCAR, Indianapolis Speedway, and now the Long Beach circuit, he set plans to transform this wasteland into a speedway. In 1995, the Speedway received approval from the San Bernardino County Board of Supervisors. But there was one massive hurdle: cleaning up the property. $6 million were spent removing hazardous waste, including thousands of cubic yards of contaminated soil. They put a plastic layer over the toxic soil, preventing it from leaching up to the surface. I think it's safe. Is it? Is it safe?
Finally, the countdown to California is over. For years, stock car fans in the West have shared a dream that someday a high-speed oval would be built to host the NASCAR stars. Their dream became one man's mission, and it took less than 4 years from concept to completion. Today, Roger Penske should be justifiably proud because we're about to witness the unveiling of one of motorsports' marvels, a meticulously engineered speed palace that should allow side-by-side racing at close to 200 miles per hour.
On January 10th, 1997 marked a historic moment. Paul Tracy of Team Penske became the first driver to take a lap around the new track.
ABC Sports brings you live coverage of the inaugural event from the beautifully manicured California Speedway. It's the NASCAR Winston West Auto Club 200.
But it wasn't until June 20th, 1997 that California Speedway officially opened its gates. Fans showed up for the first NASCAR West Series race. The Speedway delivered an unforgettable show.
The first lap. Oh, we got a crash up in turn. And Kenny Smith, he done spent some of the lottery money.
Over the next few years, the track hosted legendary events, from NASCAR Cup Series to thrilling kart races.
All in traffic, Mo going high, Michael going down low. Leading Hill.
Well, they're running nose to tail right now, and it looks
The
like
speed of the track were incredible for both stock car racing and in open wheel.
Christian Fittipaldi running in 10th place behind Gilles de Ferran.
Under the watchful gaze of the San Gabriel Mountains, we're all set for the final round of the 1999 FedEx Championship Series. Thank you for joining us. It's Ben Edwards and Jeremy Shaw as we wait to see whether Juan Montoya or Dario Franchitti will become the 1999 champion. Just 9 points separate them coming into this race.
But with over 240 miles per hour, speeds come at a great safety risk.
Was slow away on that restart and nobody could pass him until they got the green flag.
That's right, but I can't quite understand why Mark took up position halfway up the field. That was rather odd. He'd rejoined at the back of the pack and somewhat odd.
A huge accident for Greg. We don't know yet. It's one of the four size cars.
Medical Center, Dr. Greg Bowman from the staff here and Dr. Steve Olvey have come out in an announcement for us. Dr. Olvey.
Gary, I regret to announce that driver Greg Moore has been pronounced dead at Loma Linda Hospital. He died of massive head and internal injuries. He was pronounced dead at 21 minutes after 1 o'clock.
Thank you very much.
Tragic news then here from California this afternoon. Greg Moore, one of the greatest talents in Champ Car racing over the last few years. A young man, the Canadian, who was looking forward to a new challenge next year with Team Penske. He's one of the favourite drivers amongst the other drivers in the paddock, and particularly the likes of Paul Tracy and Dario Franchitti, a very close personal friend of Greg Moore. A very, very sad day here in California, and the shock perhaps not gone through everybody as yet, and our thoughts very much with Greg Moore's family.
Most of the film industry use Auto Club Speedway as a backdrop. The Speedway is only 50 miles from Los Angeles, and Los Angeles is the home of big studio production companies like Warner Brothers, Paramount, Netflix, and a lot more. These big studio production companies will use Auto Club Speedway as a film set. Films like Herbie Fully Loaded, The Bucket List with Jack Nicholson and Morgan Freeman, or even Charlie's Angels, starring Cameron Diaz, Drew Barrymore, and Lucy Liu. The most iconic film that used the Speedway as a set is Ford vs. Ferrari, directed by James Mangold, and starring Matt Damon and Christian Bale. The filmmakers turned California Speedway into a 1960s Daytona International Speedway for the iconic film.
Boss pushing her too fast.
He's pushing 7,000 RPM. Hey, get the easy sign out there. Come on, move, do it now.
You actually can see some of the infrastructure of California Speedway in the scene, from the red infield buildings to the blue Auto Club safer barrier walls that never existed in 1966. By 2003, the Speedway installed lights around the track. This opens up a new opportunity for night racing at the Speedway. It lets NASCAR adding a second date of its schedule to California Speedway, adding two options in the NASCAR schedule at the same track, one day race and one night race. The success of the track was fueled by expansion. By the early 2000s, grandstands were bursting with fans, and the track added thousands of new seats, luxury skyboxes, and even a drag strip. The infield was reimagined into a multi-purpose road course, from hosting everything from the Rolex Sports Car Series, now the IMSA Series, to exotic car racing experiences. The Auto Club of Southern California, basically the AAA for California, purchased the naming rights in a 10-year deal. Thus, the track became Auto Club Speedway. Attendance started to wane in the late 2000s. By 2011, NASCAR cut back on one of the annual race weekends, signaling a shift in the track's performance. So fans started losing interest in the Speedway. IndyCar stopped adding California to its schedule. It's a shame because IndyCar produced one of the best oval racing outside of the Indy 500 at Auto Club Speedway. The other factor is that not many people showed up to these IndyCar races. Also, it's really close to Long Beach. In 2020, the track faced its biggest crossroads yet, the COVID-19 pandemic. There was no NASCAR racing at the track for the 2021 season. Later that year, NASCAR revealed plans to convert the speedway into a high-bank, half-mile oval, a bold move to replicate the thrilling action of short tracks like Martinsville and Bristol. Now in 2023, the next-gen car finally made its debut at Auto Club Speedway. These new generation race cars thrive at this wide, 2-mile D-shaped oval. Also, the racetrack had a really cool backdrop of the mountains in Southern California, and they were covered in snow. Unfortunately, that 2023 race was the last NASCAR Cup Series race on that D-shaped 2-mile oval. And it sucks because the new next-gen car had so much potential at this track. Now, racing is paused at the speedway due to its demolition. Because of that, the Auto Club sponsorship have discontinued in March of 2023. Now, NASCAR owns the track and the land around the circuit. Lately, land value in California has skyrocketed. Most likely, NASCAR is trying to take advantage of California Speedway's property value. Take a look at satellite images of the property. It's a massive plot of land. The current drone and satellite footage of the Speedway looks devastating. Now, this trend across California and beyond is a land grab. And one of the victims of these land grabs are racetracks. Motorsports is on the rise right now in the United States, and it's getting extremely popular, especially Formula One and IMSA. NASCAR and INDYCAR are on the rebound right now, especially in large markets like Southern California. These developers are offering a lot of money to these racetrack owners. It is really expensive to operate a racetrack anywhere in the country. A lot of these tracks do not have a large profit margin. A lot of these owners are just in it for the love of the sport. It can take a few bad years to close these tracks for good. Usually the highest bidder is a developer. Once developers take over racetracks, the racetrack probably won't exist in the next 5 years. Now, the biggest takeaway I want you all from this video is to go to a racetrack. It could be a dirt oval in the middle of nowhere to a shiny new circuit near the city. From big Formula One races and NASCAR events to Trans Am or USAC or even Cars Tour events. So if you want to keep your favorite racetrack around, go to a race there. Seriously, buy a ticket, go to a race. You going to the racetrack helps a lot, from the big corporate ones to the small independent tracks. And that's it for track history on California Speedway. I hope you enjoy it, and if you really do, hit that like button. Also, I got some other track history episodes on Watkins Glen, VIR, Sebring, and Daytona. Leave a comment down below on tracks that you want me to cover in future episodes of track history. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I have a lot more videos coming out this year. I really hope you enjoy it. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.